is one JZX here, fam. A JZX 90 Mark II.
I know it says yabai, but I can't read the kanji. And it was my girlfriend.
Listen, she's shaking her head behind the camera. I can say her however I want to say. Yes, everyone, what's going on? So we're back out here again in New Zealand, bruv. So as you can see, we're at Hampton Downs for another drift day, but this one's a little bit different. So today's drift day is actually being hosted by Mad Mike himself. The crazy rotary madman himself is hosting this day. So let's have a look at the differences between the cars at the wet drift day that we attended a couple weeks back to the one today. And yeah, this is actually the last Mad Mike Drift Day for this year because they're going to get ready for the big Mad Mike Summer Bash. And funnily enough, I was actually at the first Drift Day back in 2017 when he first started hosting them at Hampton Downs, bro. So I guess in a way you could say your boy is a OG, bro. But yeah, enough talking, let's have a look at the cars, and I'm going to spoil something for you guys right now, yeah? There is one JZX here, fam, a JZX 90 Mark II, so obviously we're going to take a look at that because your boy is very, very excited. Jeez! Alright, so obviously, you know, we got to start off with the only JZX here, JZX 90 Mark II, sporting a nice little bit of wall tap damage just here. I love it, like it came off the Minami wall or something. There's a couple of loud cars in the background. So if we bring it around, we can see he is running some 225 40/18, so he's got 18-inch on the rear, and he's got some nice 18s on the front as well, if I'm not mistaken, some gram lights for the steering. He has a bucket seat, a standard passenger seat. The rear has all been stripped out. And yeah, so it's pretty similar to my car in Japan, but he does not have a cage. That's the only difference. But yeah, if we bring it around to the front, count him, baby girl, count him, baby girl. So he's got stock fenders, no front bumper. He's running an oil cooler and a power steering cooler, it looks like. Non-VVTi 1JZ with a nice little turbo on it. I'd reckon maybe between 350, 400 horsepower. But it's nice, bruv. First JZX, it's good. Can't go wrong with a Mark II, man. Cannot go wrong with a Mark II. It's good. I want to see this car out here driving, bruv. I want to see it driving, cuz. His license plate is BBC762. I'll let you figure that out. So before we continue on to the rest of the cars, now that we got the one and only JZX out of the way, bruv. Today's event is being held in 3 different classes. So class 1 is the novice class, or novice class. Listen, she's shaking her head behind the camera. I can say her however I want to say it. The beginner class, the novice class, the men who are out there trying their best, you get me? So we've got them brothers out there, so they have a 20-minute session. Then after that, we have the intermediate class. They also have another 20-minute session. And then the third class is the pro class. So to be in the pro class, you need to have a fully roll-caged car, and you can do tandems as well, only in the pro class. The other 2 classes are single runs only. So we'll show you some more of the cars, and then we'll show you some of the drifting as well, you get me? But yeah, for all you JZX boys now, you can just click off to one of my other videos to see some more JZX stuff. For everyone else, let's continue. Alright, so on my left, you guys can see 2 350Zs. And there is I believe there's an R32 with Lamborghini doors and the R34 front, which is very, very cool, you know what I'm saying? And next to that, we have a S14 doing its thing. That is a Zenki model. And then right next to that, we have the New Zealand Special, the A31 Safiro. And if we bring it around, what's this? A Commodore. We have a Commodore. I don't know too much about these, but it's like an Australian, New Zealand thing. Little Commodore SS. He had a little bit of a tire blow there. But he's got the cut trunk because he's a bad man. And over here, look at this, bruv. Oh my goodness. Look at this proper built up FC, fam. Yo, that thing is mad, bruv. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start with this, bruv. It's got like rear mounted radiator, like crazy things, fam. Crazy things. Just look at it, bruv. This would not look at our place in Japan, fam. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bruv, it is wild, cuz. This yours? This is wild, fam. Oh my days, fam. Oh my days. I don't even know where to start with it, bruv. You want to give me a little rundown what it has? Yeah, tell me. Yeah, start the engine,
So the engine is a 30mm semi-PP, and it's also got a full Bridgeport as well, so it's got like...
Flap.
It's got everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, Borg Warner 9180 EFR turbo, TTI 5-speed sequential transmission.
Yeah.
And then we just sort of got a stock diff set up at the back at the moment.
But it's holding it, right?
Which is the weakest link at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's got a 469 kilowatt at the wheel at 18 pound.
So that's like 680 horsepower?
About 630.
630.
Yeah, so we can crank it up.
Yeah.
But my skill level is not at that level yet.
The Rocket Bunny kit, is that?
No, BN kit.
Oh, BN,
Yeah, and then I don't know what the fenders are. I just sort of got them and just
made it
chucked
work.
them on. I was trying to be cheap when I was building it, but it sort of didn't end out that way.
Nah, it looks cool though, man.
Yeah.
It looks wild, bro.
So I've been building it for the last, been building it for about 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it's been sitting in my shop's own, the tin shop, and it's been it sits there, and then
gotcha.
every day I look at it, and then
Yeah.
when I've been building it, I'm like, oh, maybe I should just do that area a little bit nicer,
yeah.
and then it was supposed to be a grassroots sort of drift pig, and it just sort of
Snowboard.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I did
yeah.
one. I did one area nice, and then it was like, oh, now I did that area nice. Maybe I should do that area nice,
Yeah,
and
and
then
just compounded from there.
yeah.
That's cool, man. That's so sick. What wheels are these?
So there's a Nissan forged wheels, and
Yeah.
the one off the Mad
Mad
Mike's.
Mike one, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the old Mad Mike's one that he had when he was with Nissan forged, and
Yeah.
they're custom made. They're the only ones in the world.
Oh wow, okay.
And they feature, you know, when he does Conquer the Cape.
Yes,
With
yes.
the RX-8,
Yeah.
the on it.
Ah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so bit of nostalgia there, eh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
super sick.
bro, I appreciate you giving us a quick look at your car. Anything you want to shout out?
Oh, shout out
to the shop.
Yeah, shout out to like everyone that's helped me build it. BCE Engineering, Shell Helix, TTI Transmissions,
Yeah.
326 Power, Geordie of Shadow Surgeons, Trevor with Eye for Detail, Motorsport Plumbing Supplies, and Neil Allport Motorsport, and then myself, TTI, and my wife, Katie.
Yeah.
Love you. And my daughter, Sasha.
Awesome. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
What's
bro.
your name, bro?
My name's Milky.
Milky.
Yeah.
Find me BRadAz. I'm on Instagram and TikTok mainly.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Sweet,
Right.
awesome. Alright, so I said to my babes that she's got to get into drifting as well, but I don't think she'd like to drift the JZX. So what I was thinking is, I think a Sylvia, a nice S14, which is what I started off with, might be good for her. But she's actually into like the American muscle sort of look, like the Chargers, the Challengers and all that, yeah? But then obviously we came across this car here today, an S14 with the boss kit on it, and she was thinking to herself, yeah, this is a bit of me. This is what she wants, you get me? This is a bit of me. So yeah, this S14 is actually owned by Sky Zhao, who actually owns the Meta Drift Park, which is like 5 minutes down the road from here. He does Drift Academy to help you out to drift and stuff. And yeah, this is his car. And I guess one day we're gonna have to get my babes a little thing like this, bruv. You get me? A little S14 with a boss kit on it. Still the SR20 though, not a V8 or something. Because let's let her run the good old Kansai style. You get me? Jeez, it does MSC as well, bruv. Can you see that? MSC. Your boy's gonna have to do that once my JZX is good. I'm gonna be up there doing some MSC challenge. So if you actually win MSC, yeah, in New Zealand, you actually get a license to do Formula Drift Japan 2, I think it is. So your boy's gonna do that if I can't get in through the Japan way. Might do that too. So here we have this real nice S14 Zenki model with a SR20 DE Plus T. So it's a non-turbo SR20 that has had a turbo added afterwards. You get me? And it looks sick, bruv. You know what, yeah? This looks like it could be out of like Osaka or something like. Definitely, I love the kit. It's nice and low. It's good, I like it. And next to that we have another S14, yeah, but this one's a bit different. This one actually has an RB25 DET, so 2.5 litre in comparison to the 2 litre from the white S14 we just saw. So that's cool, it's nice, like I'm saying, a lot more built, you get me, they're a lot more built, whereas like in in Japan, they'd usually keep the SR20, just call it a day, but here they just wanna, you know what I'm saying, make it their own, build it, make some nice power, smoke it up on the track, you get me. And behind that we've got something that you don't usually see at a drift track, you get me, something that we don't usually see. What's that? Love the license plate. No lift, cuz. So it's a Honda S2000, bro, with a massive wing on the back. Look at this thing. You definitely don't see these that much out on the track. The owner isn't around, so I can't ask him questions, but I believe it to be the stock engine. I actually don't know what engine it is, I'm sorry, bro. Is it like a F20C or a something? I think I'm just gonna slowly walk away. But he's got a heart up there, so that's cool. I'm so bad, bro. I know nothing about them. Alright, so the man himself, Mad Mike, he's out here drifting his Mad Cop, which used to formerly be known as Mad Cab when it looked like a taxi, but now it looks like a cop car. It is some sort of Mazda 4-door, brother. I don't know it. All I know is that it has a rotary engine and it has 4 seats, so you can take out 3 passengers, you get me? And it actually looks like a cop car. Well, in terms of it has the lights at the top, and that's about it. Of course, you're gonna know it's not a cop car. But yeah, bruv, it's sick. It's wild. It's got a nice little black intercooler there, which kind of seeps into the front bumper. Has the license plates that you're allowed in New Zealand. Mad Cop Japan 511. Because I believe it, yeah, because it'd be a 1.3 litre per rotary, and I think it's a 13B, so, you know. But yeah, if we bring it around, it's like patinaed and that. I can't actually read Japanese, even though I was in Japan for 3.5 years, but I know it says yabai, but I can't read the kanji. And it was my girlfriend who read it, because I can't read it. But yeah, bro, if we bring it around, we can see that nice little cage, still got a full interior. He actually has his own Takara like seats that actually say Mad Cab on it, because the car obviously used to be Mad Cab, now it's Mad Cop. But yeah, bro, I love these. Emergency vehicle lighting by evl.co.nz with the Japanese stamp underneath it. Bro, it's good. It's nice. It'll be fun. It's nice and low. Get me with these really cool police style hubcaps. Well, wheels, I should say, that look like hubcaps. But yeah, bro, it's sick. So yeah, let's make sure we catch him out there doing this thing. And what's this here? What's it here? Banging doors is law, bruv. You get me? Banging doors is law, cuz. Not to protect and serve, it's to bang doors, I guess. I don't know. So next to me, we can see a Nissan S14 Corki that has Lamborghini style doors. Is super low and tuck-in rim cars with the kit more or less dragging on the ground. But if you have a look at the engine bay, yeah, it's a bit different to your regular Silvia engine bay, you get me? This actually has a 13B rotary in it, cuz. I don't know the specs. There's definitely a huge turbo on it. And this thing must go mad fam and make a lot of smoke and actually be quite lightweight as well compared to the SR20 in it. But yeah, it'll be good to see this car out there. And if you look at the actual window of his car, he was actually at the N-Style day when Naoki Nakamura actually came to New Zealand to drift. So he's actually got the sticker from when he participated in the N-Style day, which is actually kind of sick, fam. You get me? Kind of sick, bro. But yeah, cuz this is nice. It's stripped out on the interior, but like Japan style. If we bring it around, we can have a quick look. Still has a carpet, still has a dash and everything. He actually has an S15 dash in there, and then the rear stripped out. But yeah, bruv, that's it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. Alright, so I got my high vis on. I'm out there gonna catch these cars. They're out here doing tandems, bruv. Oh my goodness, let me spin this around real quick, bruv. Yes, fam. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Door to door, bruv. Yes. Hey. Yo. Hey. Stop it, fam. That was a hella sauce, bruv. Oh my days, fam. Bruv, you can't even see now. The track saw. You can't even see, bruv. Wow. Wow. What a great time. They were throwing down mad baggy. Not baggy, sorry. Mad catcher. Wow, that was wild, man. Oh my goodness. Out here again. Out here again. There's Mike. There's Mike out there. With his things on. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Swing it for me. Oh, he caught out. Oh! Hey, the way he just caught up like that. Bro, they're definitely gonna be blowing out my microphone. Definitely gonna blow out my microphone. Oh my days, fam. Oh my days, cuz. That's mad. Out there shredding, bro. He was out there throwing down. Like I was like, okay, it's S2000 sponsored. Okay, cool. And I see, I was like, I see why this guy's sponsored. 100%. You were out there shredding, bro. It was good. It was sick, man. It was sick. But yo, run me down through your car. Run me through your car. Like, what's going on in the engine bay? Because I don't know much about Hondas. I'm like Toyota guy.
Yeah.
Run me through it, like.
Well, engine-wise, at the moment, it's actually stock other than some like Halford springs and retainers.
Yep.
So like, it's got ARP head bolts.
Yep.
Because I've had it apart a couple of times. Mostly due to valve issues. So now that I got Calford on board, bro, like they've built me a new head for my new motor and everything. It's gonna be mean, you know.
Yeah.
And then just like custom manifold that I had Vinny Fab do. Turbo Care supplied my turbo, which is like an S360 for Warner. Some big ejectors, Link ECU obviously. Like this was actually the car that Link finished their plug-in with.
Ah,
So I know the guys in Christchurch.
Yeah.
And when this car was road legal, which was only 2 years ago, like fully standard, they put it in to make sure everything was working right and whatever. So so like obviously got their ECU in there.
Yeah,
as far as the engine goes,
450 horsepower or so?
nah, 600 wheel on E85. On like 22, 23 pounder boost.
Yeah.
HGT sequential.
Yeah.
That was also sponsored and helped with. Basically, it went from factory gearbox straight to this. I've never had any other gearbox, so just went, always the box that's in the car and then that. Winter's quick change diff, which I custom made myself. It's actually a sprint car diff that I've like modified to convert to independent and stuff.
Yeah.
That was with Goodman Engineering that we did that. Steering wise, as you said before, there's no S2000s that are drifting really around the world. To be honest, I know a handful of the guys that do, like we talk all the time,
Yeah.
So like I did the custom front end, like the steering with some engineers.
Cool. Okay.
My own design went into it. I just don't know how to go from my head into like actual metal,
Yeah.
So they've helped me with that. And then everything in the back's factory other than the dual caliper handbrake.
Very functional. Even like you
well,
still
to be
got the
honest,
interior
it
and
still
everything.
had rego until 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Because it was a road car,
Yeah.
Really, it almost still is, other than the cert,
Yeah. Anything that you want to shout out to the camera? Like anyone who helped you with it? Say
Well,
thanks?
everyone who's like on my car, like sat in finance,
Yeah.
like dominant, literally. So every single name that's on here is helping me in some big way.
Yeah.
And over there is Nathan from Tyrell. Go over to him. That guy there, he's like my biggest supporter, man. Like he pays for so much of my stuff. Couldn't do anything here without him. And that's not because it's in front of the camera, genuinely. I just told him before, we're like screaming in the car, man, and it's actually because of him. You know? So, and obviously Talk Performance now have come on board for this next coming season. They're a huge help. Like they're going to look after the car, go through it with a fine tooth comb, and like hopefully it's a reliable package so I can just keep driving it. That's the point. Just to drive it and give it help.
Just go hard, definitely a unique chassis to choose. Like I said, you're out there handling your business, bruv. You're out there doing it.
Thanks.
Well, I appreciate you giving me some time for the interview.
No, anytime,
you want to shout out your
anytime.
Instagram and that?
Yeah, so it's No Lift Drift or @AlexBurlier_96.
Yes, bruv. Alright, so that was our mad thing, you get me? Checking out the cars that were out here drifting and that. It was a crazy, crazy day. Definitely different to the previous day that we went to. Of course, that's all because of the sun. The sun makes a massive, massive difference, you get me? But yeah, bruv, I've enjoyed myself. I hope you lot enjoyed yourself watching the things and that, seeing some nice little interviews and getting close up of the New Zealand cars here so you can see how they build their cars in comparison to like Japan, for example. But yeah, bruv, hit that like button, subscribe, do all that jazz, and your boy will catch you next time. Jeez, that was mad, you know. There's my mic out there with his thing from. Yes, brother. Yes, brother, swing it for me. Oh, he caught up! Oh! Hey, the way he just caught up like that. Bro, they're definitely going to be blowing out my microphone. Definitely going to blow out my microphone. Oh, my days, son. Oh, my days, son.